beautiful shot. Earlier on we were talking about not having a go at those. That was the genuine half-tracker that he tried to bowl short and try to ruffle up the feathers of the mighty Graeme Smith, but beautifully dispatched. This man has presence, and he's got the stuff to take them on. Beautifully played.
What makes it such a good shot, it transfers the pressure onto McGrath. He'll know he just errs short ever so slightly, and Smith prepared to have a go at it. McGrath able to bowl with a 7-2 field because people don't play that shot against him. Powerfully played, but magnificently fielded. Certain foresight there by Matthew Hayden, that's for sure. What good hands he's got.
Yes, we've seen him take some brilliant catches. He's a big fella with strong mitts. Don't burst through those in a hurry.
My word, that's a good shot. It's gone all the way.
Well, just as we said in Kingsmead, when Herschel Gibbs plays like that, we just love him. It's halfway down, and it gets what it deserves. Beautifully executed.
Yeah, and he didn't even make any effort to play it on the ground at all. Straight up and over.
Fetch that. Herschel Gibbs puts lots of that in it. Absolutely fantastic. That takes South Africa to 33 without loss.
Inside edge, just past the off stump. It's going to run away for 4. There is no fine leg. It's a deep backward square. So they're bonus runs. He's done it again. Another inside neck. That is really going to frustrate Jason Gillespie.
Gillespie, I would have thought, would have mattered slightly more than that. But really, 2 good deliveries, and both went for 4th, the inside edge.
That is an outstanding strike. Very, very good shot indeed. He's been savage on anything short and wide.
He has played the cut particularly well. First ball from Harvey, short, beautiful shot. Excellent attempt by Devon.
That's good running. That's very, very good cricket. Good thinking from Graeme Smith. And that single also brings up the 50 partnership. What a good start by South Africa. Wasn't all that short, but Smith has played that beautifully. That's a great shot.
Great delivery. Shane Warne can't quite believe it. On a length, Smith read it superbly well and just heaved it through. Here we see it. Come forward, almost on the back foot, sort of half sweep, half hook. But knew exactly the direction to bisect the 2 on the leg side.
Sweep, nice and fine. There's going to be a couple here. Ian Harvey's got some work to do. Gibbs is quick. He touches down. And Harvey, well, it's 4 runs. Just knocked it onto the board. The advertising board that covers the rope these days. Through the offside. That's going to run away for 4 more. What a good over this is for South Africa. Shane Warne's first over, and he's been hammered all over the place. In the air, and what a good catch. That is a very good catch by Ian Harvey. Herschel Gibbs just looking to bunt it straight back past him for a couple, and Harvey's just stuck out the right hand, and it's stuck.
That was a truly marvellous catch. It came back with such force, and he managed to hang on to it with his right hand. Here it is, hits it well and hard, straight up, and look at him just take it up, and just look at him almost knock backwards. Superb. He really is such a fine all-round sportsman, is Harvey.
They call him the freak. He does some freakish things. Gibbs now, guys, for a very well played 37, 74 for 1.
It's played uppishly. It'll go for 4. Nicky Boyer gets outside the line, cuts it over a 3rd slip area. That'll run away for 4. Just a faint edge, and with the angle. Man in place. That'll bring up the 100 for South Africa in the 20th over. Pulled away again, short. That'll be his 50. That's well batted, Graeme Smith. Just 62 deliveries, 63 deliveries to get there. Just what the South African camp needed.
Well done, Graeme Smith. At last, he's broken through. He's been threatening for a while, and it really has been a top-class knock. In the 8th over, he had a bit of luck, and he had two inside edges that went racing away to a fine leg boundary. But 50 off 63 balls is super stuff. 5 fours.
Shane Watson having a go, not happy. 21 overs gone, 107 for 1.
This time works leg side, works very well indeed. The timing's good. Darren Lehmann has got some chasing to do. I'm not sure he's going to get this. No, he's not. 4 runs. That's a fine stroke. Down the track and opening the blade. That's a good shot. Very good shot from Nicky Bier, just giving himself a little bit of room and hitting it over the top of extra cover for 4. Against the spin. It's a glorious stroke. That is an outstanding shot from Nicky Bier. Couple of steps down the track, open the blade, 4 runs.
That's the second wonderful shot in the last 2 overs. Just have a look. It comes down again, the full face of the bat, absolutely out the textbook. Wonderful balance, wonderful control, not going through too hard with it, just using the pace of the delivery. Superb shot, just watch that. Lovely balance, beautiful stroke.
Slightly short, and he's put that away. That's a good shot. Hit it very hard indeed. 150 up.
A great shot this. Wonderful balance and power. Bisected the gap.
Down to long on for a single, and time for a change of commentary. In the Supersport box, Roger Prideaux, alongside him, Garth Theroux.
Thanks, Mike. And these two South Africans really... Oh, that's bowled him. That's bowled him.
Well, Darren Lehmann does it again. He has this knack of breaking stands. You saw him in the last match, match prior to the last one, doing just that. Just when everything seems to be going absolutely right for South Africa, along comes Lehmann. Slides along a little bit quicker than he thought. No spin, just slid in from the angle and out.
Yes, he looked so innocuous, but it was a good change of pace. Very good change of pace that got rid of Nicky Bier. Quicker delivery.
South Africa 157 for 2. Oh, that's firmly struck. It's going to take some chasing. All of it will be in vain. Such a big bat, Graeme Smith. If you're giving anything bad, he gets onto it. It takes some catching. Beautiful shot. Nobody out there. Over extra cover for a large one. What a beautiful stroke. Jacques Kallis at his beautiful best, that was.
Well, you won't see a better shot than this all day, all month. Gives himself just a little bit of room. Absolutely decided to hit it right over the top. Got right underneath it. Superb.
Oh dear. Oh dear. He got him out with a full bunger. That is as disastrous as it can get. But for the Aussies, they're as happy and as pleased as punch. Not that much jubilation, I want to tell you, around the place, because they knew it was what they call a strangle ball. The end of Graeme Smith muttering away. He must be so mad with himself.
Oh dear. No dear. He went for the same shot, and it just wasn't in the right arc for him. Got a top edge to it, and he realizes that he's made a mess of it. He had it for the taking. Graeme Smith gone for 84.
South Africa 195 for 3. Well, that brings up the 200 for South Africa. Lots of encouragement from that dressing room. They know they need to post a big one to put these Australians under any sort of pressure. And even if they do get 200, Roger, believe me, this will still be a big old game.
If that beats fine leg and go all the way, it's wonderful fielding again. Harvey's done some good work down this neck of the woods, that's for sure. He saved a couple of fours and a good catch.
Rhodes, a typical Rhodes shot, played with great execution. Low down on the ground, watchful eyes.
That's hit straight down the ground. That is a great shot.
Now that is a superb shot. McGrath had been keeping it up and just dropped it on a length, and Jonty Rhodes latched onto that so quickly.
It's a rare boundary and a timely one from a South African point of view.
Wonderful execution, no extravagance of movements. Just watch this. Crisp over the top.
That's a slower ball, but Rhodes has picked it. He's found the gap. I don't think it'll go for 4 though. Michael Bevan will get around. Sore hamstring and all. Jonty Rhodes so quick, he gets through. That'll bring up South Africa's 250.
What a superb score for South Africa. 250 for 3. There it is. Just watch him take off now. He sees immediately the potential for 3. Jacques Kallis battling a little bit to keep up, and who can blame him with Jonty with him? Superb running.
That is beautifully struck by Rhodes over extra cover. As good a shot as you're going to see at the end of an innings.
This is a terrific shot. On a length and over it goes. Minimum movement, almost a minimalistic shot, but played with great power.
Yeah, what Rhodes is doing successfully, he's standing back in his crease. So the Yorker, he just hangs back a little bit, Rhodes.
It's a lovely shot. Mid-off has got some work to do. He's not going to get there. That is powerfully hit by Jacques Kallis, and also brings up his 50.
What a beautifully played 50 it was too. Just 44 deliveries. He scored at more than run a ball in this knock. That's fantastic. This was with such power. Remember, there was a long off, not that wide, and he hardly gets in the frame.
Full toss, sweeper again. Is he going to get this one? I don't think so. He does. That is outstanding work. Absolutely brilliant from Matthew Hayden. Gee, what an action-packed over that was. 46 overs gone, 269 for 3.
Jonty Rhodes applauding Matthew Hayden there because he knew he got lots of bat and it was scampering away. But Hayden, who's a big man, he's over 6'4", and he manages to get down somehow in those big old mitts. Grab it. There was a Richter scale reading on that, trust me.
Slower ball, gone over the top, has Jonty Rhodes, and that's another glorious shot. He's got runs in that area. This time, he's got 6 of them. Great hit.
Well, now as opposed to Jacques Kallis, Jonty Rhodes is a small man. But he does it differently. He does it with timing, and this, remember, was the slower ball. He spotted it very wide, almost out of position, and somehow he gets enough power in it.
Short, slow ball, and smacked into the stand, about 10 rows back. And a very good catch as well. Well taken by the man in the grandstand.
Well, one hopes that Neil Harvey has worked out that this slow ball's not working that well. Roll 2, gone for 12.
That's fine, and 4. Fine shot from Rhodes. What an over this is.
Well, when Pat Simcox was on just before us, that's Jonty Rhodes' 50. And that 50 comes up in, just guess, 40 balls. What a strike rate this fella has. Pat Simcox mentioned that Jonty was trying to work that one round there quietly, and as soon as one half presented himself, go and fetch.
It's a good shot. It's over extra cover. Damien Martin does well. Jonty Rhodes is so quick, he strolls back for the second. And that's the 100 stand between these two. That is some going. His teammates obviously applaud the work from the boys in the middle. The crowd is pretty happy as well. 100 runs between them off just 80 deliveries.
Yes, magnificent stand. When Jonty's in this type of mood, he's got his 52 or 43 balls.
It's fine. There is a third man in position, but is he fine enough? No, he's not. Thickish outside edge, that boundary. Yet another boundary. Brings up the 300 for South Africa.
Well, the Rattles are out here in a big way. Everyone at this ground's on their feet. They're shouting their flags. It's absolutely wonderful stuff.
Good connection again, great connection. All along the turf, that's 4 more. There's boundaries everywhere.
Yes, I bet it feels like the Aussies feel like they're bowling in the highlights. Every time you look up, the umpire's giving it the signal.
Kallis now goes to 77 off just 56 deliveries. Rhodes is on 60 off 46 balls. It's away on the leg side, and that's 4 more runs. Nothing at all wrong with that delivery from Jason Gillespie. Just an outstanding shot from Jonty Rhodes.
There's no man fine, so he's bowled it a foot wide of off stump, and he's bowled it full. You can't ask him to bowl it any better than this. It's a foot wide, it's Yorker length, and he's gone and swept it down there for 4. That would make me mighty mad.
Really good batting from Rhodes. He's batting outside off stump at the moment, and that's what he's looking to do. Anything that is rather full and he can get. And just turn around the corner, Gillespie's face tells a story. He's done it. He's worked at leg side for another boundary. So what a way to finish. What a treat, Garth.
This has been one of the great innings, one of the great knocks by the South African team. And it all...
That's the start. That's gone all the way. That's in the crowd.
Well, we saw that earlier today. Anything that's a fraction short, we saw Glenn McGrath try to knock it one in at Smith, and that disappeared easily. This wasn't meant to be the half tracker. This one just landed a bit short. Bye bye, baby.
Middle of the bat straight away. And the first over that Graeme Smith faced, he got 2 similar. He had a look at them. I'm sure you'll recall that, Garth. That is smashed to the longest part of the ground, and I think it'll go all the way. Well, umpire says 4. What do your eyes tell you, Garth?
Yes, I saw that bounce just 6 inches in front of the ropes, but not even a half volley. That was just premeditated. If it's anywhere up in my arc, I'm going to flash at it.
Man, oh man, that has been smashed down that ground so powerfully. It's scary.
6'4", and there's a lot of muscle here. Nothing wrong with that delivery. Matthew Hayden decided, as Sean Pollock was running in, that that ball was going to go back over his head no matter where it pitched.
I reckon he decided that in the change room before he walked out to bat. That is another wonderful shot, flat batted, and it's gone all the way. Gee whiz, that is a good shot. That's worked away. That'll go all the way over the man's head. Roger Telemarcus, he's not going to get near it. And another 6.
Well, Adam Gilchrist, this is tailor-made for him. Perhaps you should send a fax out there and tell the lads that halfway down there is nothing in it for the bowlers. It sits up like a pudding. You've got a bit of a chance when it's a length.
Yes, and that has been rocketed through that extra cover. My word, he's hit that hard. Boucher's come in to talk to Mackay and Teeny. Pollock's talking as well. How are they going to stop the bleeding?
Saw him coming, tried to slide it wide, but Mr. Gilchrist has a set of eyes that make an eagle look like a blind bird.
That is beautifully played. That's such good touch. High skill. Another 4.
And the total goes to 51. And South Africa have bowled 4 overs and 4 balls. That's a worrying thing.
To make it worse, these are the 2 best bowlers. Partnership contributions. 29 deliveries to make 51. It's slogged away. Nothing more than that. Just a slog. That's 4. That's gone over mid-wicket. 1 bounce into the boundary boards. Second 4 in a row.
Once again, premeditated, beautifully out the centre of that bat. What a treat this is for cricket lovers. Cricket lovers who like to see the ball fly high and far.
Yeah, they've got to be batters as well. You can't be bowlers, because no bowlers like to see high-class bowlers smashed all over the park. Adam Gilchrist, 43 in 20 deliveries. Well, have they changed the course of the game already, Garth?
How can he be sleeping? He's missing out on the game of the year.
Tell you what, it's not because it's sitting nice in the sun, nice and warm, that's for sure. Let's try to be full. It's over pitched. It's a full toss. Just punched away. Disdain. 4. Full toss. Hit with such power. Straight past the short mid-wicket. He had no chance.
And that, would you believe it, brings up the 50 for Adam Gilchrist. You want to know how many balls he's been there for? Exactly 26. With 8 fours. Have a look at that thing again. Knee-high full toss, to be fair. Trying, you must remember, trying to bowl that very full Yorker ball. Gets it a fraction wrong. And the spectators lob it back to you.
Well, you've got to say that if every ball they're attempting to bowl a Yorker, how many have they bowled? He's bowled him on a no ball. Can you believe it? Makayantini's bowled a no ball, and he's got his man. Gilchrist's going to love it. And Tini can't believe it. Well, well, well. Could that be the change of the game?
Well, your heart's got to go out to Makayantini. He's rushed in here. He's tried. He's hard out. It's a no ball. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, what I'm trying to say is the call is absolutely right. He hasn't backed off Makayantini. He's come running in as hard as he can. He gets him out, only for the umpire to say, keep batting. Put the bails back on and keep batting.
Well, you've got to do the basics right. You can't step over the line. Bowl extra deliveries, the second one in the over. And Adam Gilchrist got a life in the last match. Got 100. Another life now.
Well struck, there's a fielder around there and it has been caught. That is a brilliant catch by Makayantini. That is a magnificent catch. Just about the hardest to take. Now Gilchrist is in no hurry whatsoever to go at this stage, and he's sticking around, he's looking towards the umpire, and I'm going to say well done Adam Gilchrist. That was brilliant. He asked the question, was it taken? He got the affirmative, and then he started walking straight towards the pavilion. But what an outstanding catch.
Taking a heave. And just look at him, Tini, coming in forward. It's an absolutely superb catch. Anyone who's fielded in those positions will know just how brilliant that is. You've got your elbows to contend with. You're running into the sun there. You have 52 runs in an amazing opening partnership.
Full toss and slapped straight back past the bowler and also past the batsman at the non-striker's end.
Well, this is hit with great power. As you'll see, it comes off the bat of Harvey. Just couldn't get the bat out the way. It would have gone for 4 anyway, but it just straightened to go down towards the side screen.
Lovely little glance there from Harvey at the non-striker's end. Pretty friendly full toss, nice juicy one, and Harvey could have been in a lot of trouble actually if it hadn't deflected off the back of his bat. Ends up being a straight drive instead of maybe just the 1 run to mid-on. It's worked away leg side, that's going to run away for 4. The left and right hand batting combination here is causing concern for the South Africans, as it has done all summer. Got him! Just tried to work it down the third man, past the slip. All he did was run it off the face, straight into the gloves of Mark Boucher. So there's a couple of quick wickets for Roger Telemarcus.
That's some good bowling. Some pressure being applied to Harvey. He knew he had to get the strike to Hayden, and so just tried a typical one-day shot of running it down, as you'll see this. Just try to run it down, just got the edge there, and a fairly straightforward catch, well taken by Boucher with sheer delight.
So Harvey now goes for 4. Caught behind. Australia 93 for 2. It's gone over the top. Makarantini's on the chase, but he can give that one up. It's gone for 6. It's gone all the way for 6. What a simple blow. Change of pace from Kallis and just dipped over the top for 6.
A really supreme shot here. As you say, a slightly slower ball, and he just followed through all the way.
Cries of catch, and what a good catch. That's a fine catch by Sean Pollock, who was hit pretty flat. It was going very, very quickly. Would have just been the 1 bounce 4, I think. And Pollock has dived a long, long way to his right, and he's taken a beauty. I think he's happy.
Yeah, what a good innings by Matthew Hayden. He hit this ball extremely well and extremely hard. And look at Pollock taking off there. Magnificent catch, both hands. As he got it, it was safe.
And nice celebrations as well from the skipper. So Matthew Hayden, the dangerous Matthew Hayden, goes for 35. 29 balls only. Australia have lost 3 quick ones now. 104 for 3.
And that's gone for 4. Thick edge. There is a slip in for the new batsman.
Wonderful drive from Ricky Ponting. Not much swing, a bit of width on a wonderful pitch. Lovely batting pitch, easy to play on. Ponting's made the most of it. That slashed away. Very inventive is Darren Lehmann. Gets onto the offside, and that's his bread and butter. In the air, but into the boards at high pace. Ricky Ponting is laid into that, and it's gone all the way.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was not a bad delivery. But Ricky Ponting just disdainfully picks that one up, maybe a little bit on the short side, saw the length and went for it. And that's gone many a mile with the wind.
More runs, I'm afraid. 4 more runs. That little faint little nick down the offside there. Well positioned, well placed for Ricky Ponting, and guess what that does? It takes him to 53, just 63 balls. Excellent captain's innings. Came in after that huge opening stand, that belligerent opening stand, and he brought calmness into it. Oh, let's hit it through the onside. There's nobody fielding out there. It's a free hit, no sweeper. 4 more to the Aussies. This batting service is just so magnificent. You can stand there and just slog it.
But look where he came. He went right over to outside the off stump, and the length was wrong, but he knew where he was going to hit it. There was no man there, and straight as a die.
That might change things. It's in the air. And it's a 1 bounce 4. Well, everything seems to be going their way right now. Could have got an fraction squarer, could have got caught, but not the case.
Well, one of the impressive things I've been watching Darren Lehmann in this series is his placement. And again, he knew exactly where he wanted to hit that one, and that's where it went, in between the 2 men on the boundary.
Oh dear. I thought that would be covered by the fine leg, and it wasn't. Straightish ball, not too much long. Big old heave from Lehmann, and 4's the result.
That's the problem, isn't it? There wasn't really a lot wrong with that delivery. The length was not right. It should have been a little bit further up, but it was straight, and Lehmann just flicked it away.
Has that gone out the ground? Well, it's got into the crowd. It's gone a long way.
Was a superb shot, dragged all the way around from off stump, hit with superb timing. And here we see it across there, just drags it across in a superb shot.
That's Lehmann at his best. That's 4 more. Such disdain. And John Kent can't believe he's running to the steam train.
I so enjoyed watching Lehmann play this innings. I think he's played supremely well. Just absolute control, knows where the gaps are, follows through. Superb.
It's chipped away in the air and just past the outstretched arms of Graeme Smith. So close. I think it might have bounced inside. So easily could that have gone into Smith's hands.
Just Lehmann playing the shot he likes to play. Ball coming in, heaving in a little bit across. A controlled shot's in his view, I've got absolutely no doubt. And then a marvellous effort by Graeme Smith. And just not quite getting there. Look at that effort. Just got fingertips to it.
Clearly bounced inside. That's what I talked about. First one in the hitting area is going to go straight. Welcome to the big time, Graeme Smith. Those little phantom spinners down in the state or provincial cricket. Not easy.
Yes, a superb shot. Look at that. Full face of that bat. Hit crisply. Could have gone all the way if he had wanted to, I think. Just trying to get the direction right.
Up and over. Have a run away for 4.
This is a wonderful shot. We saw Kallis play one of these in the South African innings. Just have a look at this. Full face of the bat. Glorious follow through. Full extension. Even if you don't get it in the middle, it's going to go over the top. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful shot.
Gone. Made it into a Yorker. Slid through. Graeme Smith has picked up his first international wicket. Get a feeling though the horse might have bolted. However, South Africa have still got a lot to do.
Yeah, Darren Lehmann has really played a pearl of an innings. Just got a little bit overconfident here, perhaps. I think you've got to give credit to the bowler as well. Graeme Smith saw him prancing down a wicket, slid it in close to him, and a bit faster, and off he goes. But what a well-played 91. Masterful. 287 for 4.
Single down to long on. That brings up the 300 for Australia. 44 overs gone now. 300 for 4, and Graeme Smith gives John Kent a mouthful. They came back for 2. 301 for 4.
Yes, quite right too. Every ball, every run scored is gold dust. Can't let a sloppy 2 to this outfield. They're there to stop the 1, the 2s. You've got to rush in at this and try to prevent the 2. Jogged the first one. Have a look at that.
Come on, mate.
Well, that tells the story.
Kallis. So let me ask you this, Garth. Has this been another inept performance by South Africa in the field? The bowlers got it wrong, or has it just been magnificent batting from Australia?
I think that the bowling needs some serious attention to answer that. I don't think we've got the armoury to take on a mighty team, and this is a mighty team.
Slower ball. Gave himself some room, did Damien Martin. Graeme Smith sweeping on the offside. Tidies up 2 more.
I'm not saying they haven't tried. They've tried manfully, but you still need firepower. Kallis trying to bowl a slower ball to change the pace, but it hasn't even faltered them for a millisecond. They've just got out there and slammed it. So something's got to be done, and lots of thinking caps have got to go on to improve this bowling effort.
Well, could be trouble here. Well, Damien Martin, I think, would have been short of his ground had Herschel Gibbs' back flip hit the stumps.
He gave it up. But he's going to be miles out of his ground here.
To Neil McKenzie, direct hit, might be close. Mark Boucher does very well indeed. Backing up. For Rhodes, it went like a tracer bullet just to Rhodes' right. He dived full length, got 2 hands to it. It was flying, that one, and Martin's on his way. Jonty Rhodes is absolutely outstanding in that region.
Yes, it's that man Rhodes again. Full-blooded slash. Jonty Rhodes, both hands, and eventually the right hand gets it. Those either stick or they don't, and mostly with Jonty Rhodes, they do.
So Damien Martin goes for 15. Another blinder from Jonty Rhodes. Australia now 312 for 5. Jonty Rhodes now becomes the first South African to take 100 catches as a fielder in one-day internationals, and Garth, I think you might remember that one for some time. Down the track, cries of catch it and gone, so there's another one. Jacques Kallis has picked up a wicket, his second, and Sean Pollock has taken the catch. Ricky Ponting advancing down the track, looking at it over the top to get close to this total. They've lost 2 quick ones, 2 wickets and 2 balls now.
Well, I've got to say, that's a little silly from the Australian captain. Cruising away at 92. Did he need to jump down a wicket? Doesn't matter, he did. Not quite out the middle. And the captain has got a scalp. Now, there's a little bit more emotion there now. I know there's only a few to win, but who knows? Australia, 3-1-12 for 6.
Short ball. It's gone over the top. Third man's coming in. Mackay just bounces in front of him. He came herring in Mackay. It didn't bounce all that far in front of him. He took a brilliant catch diving forward early in the proceedings. 1 for the over. Called by Ian Howe. Wasn't that far away from another wicket.
Yes, as you're saying, Teeny really got the legs going underneath him, but he was never ever going to really make it. If he had dived, he might have missed that one and sacrificed the 4, so took it on the body. Sun's gone behind the clouds. It's darkened up.
Full toss. 2 mid on. No run. Big round of applause from the crowd here at St George's Park.
He's searching for that Yorker, but he's missed it by quite a long way again. You noticed that at Durban as well. He really has got to work on that part of his game too, Jacques Kallis, because he will be used at the end.
Full toss again, and that's been hammered straight back past Kallis before. That's an important blow. That's taking the pressure off. That's for sure. And they know it.
Yes, we saw that dressing room a moment or two before. It was slightly quieter. But Jacques Kallis misses that Yorker once again. This time not as much, but, well, the rest is, I'm afraid, clear to see. Just 3 to win now.
Short ball. Telemarcus deep back at square on the leg side. 2 to win.
And that's an interesting stat as well. That effort ball came out at 143 kilometres an hour. So what I'm saying is when Jacques Kallis wants to, he can let it go.
Another chat from Sean Pollock, suggesting no doubt that everyone's got to come inside and try and save the one, but it is really a pointless task at this stage. Just 2 to win off 9 balls. No changes in the field actually. Reg Telemarcus just coming up to the end zone. Sweepers come up as well from the offside. Sorry, leg side. Left-handed Bevan on strike. Worked away leg side. John Kent just the single. International teams, I think, are going to be testing that arm if he continues to stay in the squad. John Kent, he's got to work on that.
Yes, what a professional performance this has been. The Australians knew that to chase this huge target, this world record target, they'd have to get off to a flyer. You can't get under pressure with 2 or 3 wickets down, chasing 8, 9 and 10 and over. You had to get off to a flyer to give yourself any sort of chance in this game. They've done so beautifully well.
Everyone now coming up inside the circle, fine leg and also third man, looking to save one, because that's all that's needed to win this match. Scores level at the moment. Perfect length.
Well, I've got to say, it's got to be one of the great privileges to watch this team perform this summer. They've been a team that clearly, in all divisions of this game, is the best in the world. In fact, they're probably a division ahead of the next best.
There's a few smiles there as well. It's a very good drive. Almost back onto the stumps. He stumbles, Shane Watson. Now it's been referred to the third umpire. This may well be out. Straight back to Jacques Kallis. Hit him on the foot. Ricochet near the stumps. Mid-on has screamed around and taken the bars off. Might be tight, this one.
The big old size 12 on it. The dive, he stumbles halfway. That's the problem. Watson stumbled halfway.
Yes, this is going to be well short. Jacques Kallis is almost in the way as well, the batsman. But that's well short. That was the problem. You're right, Garth. About halfway down the 22 yards, he suddenly stumbled and then never regained his balance. So, run out, Shane Watson. We're still just 1 run required. And Jacques Kallis is still hobbling.
Yes, watch this now. Halfway down. Oh, oops. That took at least 1.5 yards out. Comedy of errors. You'll be feeling a little bit silly about that, Shane Watson.
He goes for 11. Australia now 326 for 7. There it is. That's the winning shot. What a magnificent victory by Australia. Absolutely outstanding. A world record win here at St George's Park. They can be very, very proud of themselves, the spectators and the players. That tells a story. And for South Africa, it's back to the drawing board yet again.